1,300 casts. Week 3, day 23. I woke up before Michelle, stretching my arms up high above my head and yawned as the sun's light shone through the leaves of the trees. I saw something in the bushes, something black, staring back at me. I woke Michelle up and he groaned. "Michelle, get up, I see something," I whispered, still looking at the thing in the bushes. Michelle got himself up and looked where I was looking. Michelle grabbed his bow and aimed it at the black figure, hands trembling as he aimed straight on. Then the black figure pounced from the bushes and onto me, pinning me to the ground. It was the Black Panther again. The one I fought. Michelle couldn't shoot. He hesitated. Why? The panther licked my bruised chest and it stung, but felt kind of good. What is this panther doing? The Black Panther then laid on my chest and fell asleep, its tail relaxing as its body relaxed, the tension melting away. Maybe it was because my body was warm, or maybe this panther liked me. Michelle was confused as I am, and when I stroked the panther's head, it purred. It felt safe with me. Why is that? But then I felt raindrops and it burned. Right, water burns these stupid scales. I woke the panther up, but she didn't move. She only licked my face. It burned. I managed to get the panther off and run with Michelle to the cave. So the Black Panther followed. Me, Michelle, and the panther squeezed into the cave while the rain poured outside. Michelle asked me a question as the panther settled by the fire. Who was Rappy? I saw you bury him almost 2 weeks ago. I sipped the herbal water I made, and he considered my answer. A tear slipped from my eye as I thought about that damn raptor. Well, I started, setting down the wood cup. He was mine, my dad's raptor friend, who died from saving me to this panther. I looked at the Black Panther, who was sleeping peacefully. I always got into tough situations when I was little, so my father put a tracker device in my satchel, so if I was in danger, Rappy could be alerted by the collar on his neck that would send an electric shock, which he was trained to know as Inferno in danger. I sighed, but this panther beat him to his grave. I hope Rappy's sleeping peacefully now. Michelle nodded and drank all his herbal water in 3 gulps, the sound echoing in the cave. The rain intensified as the day went on. When the lightning cracked, I flinched every time. Michelle noticed and looked at me with a sympathetic look upon his face. "What?" I asked, confused as if why he was staring at me. Michelle looked away and sighed. I filled my cup with more herbal tea and sipped, watching the panther sleep as I watched Michelle yawn. Yeah, it's sunset now. Time passes quickly. Winter is almost a few months away. Once I finished my herbal water, I went to sleep on the hard rock and felt the panther settle behind me, nudging me and letting me use her as a pillow. So I did. Good night. Chapter 4. 1,300 casts. Week 3, day 24. I woke up and heard no rain. The storm must have stopped. I sat up and saw that the fire had died out. Good. Let's hope the smoke didn't attract hunters. But then I heard voices outside. Hunters! I got up and woke Michelle awake, whispering for him to hide in the deepest part of the cave. The panther woke up too, growling, but I held her muzzle shut, not wanting to attract those greedy, disgusting hunters. Me, Michelle, and the Black Panther hid in the darkest, narrow corner of the cave as the hunters searched our camp. I heard pots clinking, bows getting drawn with arrows, and voices commanding. Find that half-human thing. He must be here, a deep voice said. Michelle's eyes widened as I tilted my head. That's my dad, he whispered, and my eyes widened. Michelle's dad? Damn it. I saw the shadow of one hunter outside the narrow cave entrance, and I heard a voice that made my blood run cold. Check this cave. He may be hiding in here. Michel trembled, but he thought of a plan. When one hunter ducked in, Michel crawled out of the cave. Check, I already have checked here. He is not here. Michel's dad looked at Michel and chuckled. Good job, son, but be careful. If you become friends with one, they will turn on you. Those greedy, savage half-humans, Michel's dad roared, making Michel look away. Why is Michel's dad filling his son's head with nonsense? Turn on Michel? Never. Michel looked back at the cave entrance and sighed. What's wrong, son? Are you telling the truth? Michel's dad asked, looking at Michel with a glare that made him freeze. Yes, Dad, Michel responded, but something in his tone lacked confidence. Looks like you are lying, son, Michel's dad said, his tone bland, filled with locked-up rage. No, don't. He's not enough, Michel's dad boomed, stepping to the entrance of the cave. I will not tolerate you lying no more. If I find out that you have been friends with a half-human, I will strip you of being a hunter. Understood? Michel nodded, wiping tears. Yes, father, Michel said, backing away from the cave. Michel's dad ducked in and saw me and the panther, and he roared in fury, pouncing onto Michel. Oh no, I had to save him, but saving a hunter? Nothing I would do. But I have this feeling to just help. I need to help him. I pounced out of the cave and roared as loud as I possibly could, and Michel's dad froze, then grinned. So, the beast decided to show himself, huh? Snickered Michel's dad, unsheathing his dagger. Let's see if you are as strong as they say you are. Michel's dad lunged at me and I dodged, using my clawed fingers to slice Michel's dad's chest. Michel's dad skidded to a halt, panting, then lunging at me again. I got stabbed in the back by Michel's dad's blade, right in the shoulder blade. No! Inferno! Yelled Michel, trying to pry out the dagger out of my back. Inferno. So it has a name, Michel's dad said, wiping blood from his lip. So, half-human, do you know what you truly are?